This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we'll learn about the loop in GW basic programming language. First we will discuss the counter loop. So in the category of counter loop we have for next loop in GW basic programming language. First we will discuss the for next loop. So the for next loop is used to execute a series of instructions up to a specified number of times. This loop executes the set of statements written between for and next statement. So we'll highlight it because these are the keywords and we'll make it both when it is known in advance how many times the loop must be repeated, the for next loop is the most effective option. Now we'll discuss the syntax. You know very well the syntax is the grammatical rules which must be followed in order to execute the program and get the required output result. Syntax is for variable equal to x to y step z a real type body of the loop, and then in the end is the next keyword, and here we need to give the variable name. Now we'll discuss the interpretation. The variable name following for is called the loop control variable or loop variable. It is used as counter x and y are numeric constants where x is the initial value for the counter and y gives final value of the counter. Step Z specifies the counter increment for for each loop. The increment can be negative also. The initial and final values may each can be constant, variable of, or in expression. Program lines following the for statement are executed until the next statement is encountered. Then the counter is incremented by the amount specified by step option. If the step is not specified, the increment assumed to be 1. So by default the increment is 1. This is very important point to be noted. A check is performed to see if the value of counter is now greater than the final value. Why? If it is not, GW basic branches back to the statement after the for statement, and the process is repeated. If it is greater, execution continues with the statement following the next statement. The body of the loop is skipped if the initial value of the loop times the sign of the step exceeds the final value times the sign of the step. If step is negative, the final value of the counter is set to be less than initial value. The counter is decremented each time through the loop, and the loop is executed until the counter is lesser than the final value. So here's now we're gonna perform a program. So we'll switch to the IDE to understand the concept of the for next loop. So let's switch to the IDE. So here we are, viewers. We're gonna type a program. Line number 10 we will type CLS. Line number 20 we will type for b is equal to 2, which is the initial value, to 30. Step 2, line number 30 we will type print b. Line number 40 we will type next b. And the end we'll type e, and the end we'll press F4 key to save the program. We'll type for next. .bs is the name of the program. Load it by pressing the F3 key and then type for next name of the program again, type F2. So as you can see that we have values starting from 2 and ending at 30. Now we'll list the program. We'll see what was the program code. Actually, we at line number 10 we stated the statement, use the statement CLS to clear the content of the screen. Line number 20 we have used for loop. B is the name of the variable. The starting initial value is the 2, which you can see on the screen at the top. 230 is the final value, which was denoted by Y. The initial value was denoted by X in the interpretation. Step is the increment of 2. So you can see there's an increment of 2. Like 2, you can see after 2, right after the 2 is 4. 4 incremented by 2. 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. So there's an increment of 2 you can see throughout from the 2, starting from 2 and ending at 30. Likewise, we want to show the value of the b, which is starting from 2 and ending in 30 with an increment of 2. So we have to use the variable, same variable name b. So the syntax of the for loop is the for variable name and next variable name. For is always closed with the next statement, but the variable name should be same, so we have used the same variable name. And in the line number 50 we have used the end statement to end the program. So this is a very simple program to understand the concept of the for next loops. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching my video.